Good morning, everyone. It's Frances. Hang on, I've just got to have a slurp. Okay, I just thought I'd turn the camera on this morning and show you what I'm up to. Okay, I had a little sale yesterday on my Instagram Ruby Sixpence shop, and one of the things I put for sale was this book, which looks very unprepossessing on the front, but inside, it's dated 1934, by the way. Inside, it turned out it's a beautiful little agenda, diary, ledger, almanac, whatever you want to call it, obviously with all the pages intact, some sort of story in French, obviously in the middle. But when I did a flip through of it, I noticed, obviously the spine is broken, but I noticed that there were a few broken pages. When I say broken, I mean scribbled on. So I took them out and I thought, what can I do with those? Because they're perfectly all right on the other side. So I came up with this idea. And I have done something very similar to this in the past, but not with diary pages. We're going on with French theme again. Anyway, so to go back to the book, I just decided that I would use it myself because it's a very, very useful little book. So I'm using these digitals from, as you can see, Sweet Pea Curiosities. And, oh gosh, I think it's called Blush Pink. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, I think it's called Blush Pink. And I just chose a page that appealed to me. Some of them have adult faces on and some of them have children. And I thought this little girl was a cutie. So I'm going to use her. But what I decided to do was just make a little pocket that could either be stuck down in your journal, so stuck here, or it could be what we call a floating pocket, which means it's not attached at all, or it could be just attached by a paper clip, so it could be taken out. And then you still have the journaling space on the back. So what but I wanted to obviously cover this up. So I folded it so that it could work out to be a little pocket. So literally just folded it up there. I scrunched up some of the edges to make it look a little bit more interesting. And here it was torn anyway, so I will just exploit that and make it even more scrunched. So, as I say, we now have a little pocket. Now that I am going to glue down to this area here to secure it so that it's more of a sleeve. But I thought I would just cover this back bit first. So going along the French theme, I have an old French book here with a piece of torn paper. Just see if I can make this fit. So it's a little bit wide. So I'll take a bit off the edge here. I could tear this by hand, but just by moving a ruler slightly, you can get a nice jagged edge, so as though you've torn it yourself, like that. I'm going to put that in there because I wanted a little bit of this colour showing here, just for interest. And yeah, about there, I think. Okay, so I'm going to just take off that bottom bit. I don't need that. Okay, so I'm going to glue that. I call this my glue book. It's just a book with a broken spine, which I just use for gluing. Okay, pop that in like that. Okay, there's still a tiny little bit of writing space there, a bit of writing space here, and obviously lots on the back. Now I'm just going to secure that in the corner like that. Now I'm going to turn it up and secure this corner. Okay, but it still leaves a completely open sleeve pocket. Okay, then I'm going to cut out this lady, this young girl here. I say cut out, I think I'll tear. This is about £120, 120 gram paper. So it's obviously not cardstock, but because I'm actually probably going to glue it into there, it didn't really matter the strength. Okay, so just take her out for the moment. Do pop over to Sweet Peach of Curiosity. She's got some fantastic digitals. Okay, so she is going to go within there, like that. I'll just take off the corners. I love these little scissors. I got them because I have problems with my, very briefly, I have problems with my hands. I have arthritis and rheumatoid and osteoarthritis in my hands. It's getting worse as I get older. I've got this horrid ganglion which is being dealt with, but it's really, really painful. So I'm just distressing the edges just slightly to hide the white sort of torn edge. Doesn't matter about that bit there because it's going to be tucked down in. Actually, it does matter because I might decide to have it as a journaling spot that you can come out. Okay, so there she is, isn't she beautiful? I'm just going to put the top back on my Yoo-hoo because I keep leaving the top off and it dries out. Okay, and she will go in like that, but I think she needs something behind her. Just a little something. Okay, so up here, I keep just some laces and bits and bobs to hand. And when I was looking this morning, I found these sort of tatty little flowers. They're not old, but they're nice and tatty, so they actually look it. So I'll take one of those. And I've got this dotted Swiss lace, which was recommended by the lovely Heather of Ruby and Pearl. So I'm just pinching a bit of that. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. Pop that back up there. So yeah, I think I'll keep it as simple as that. roughing it up a little bit. It doesn't look quite so pristine. Break it in half. So I've got 2 bits. And then I will just literally run a bead of this Yoo-hoo across the top. I'm only using Yoo-hoo for quickness. And then I'm just going to bump it up like this. So pleat it up so it doesn't look so new. Until it's early morning, I'm hardly awake yet. Put that one on as well. Oops. Come on, come on. There we go. And then I'm just going to pop this little tatty bit, maybe that corner. Sorry, just realised I probably didn't finish saying what I was trying to say about the scissors in my silly hands. I love these scissors because for small cutting work, and because you don't have to put your hands and use your thumbs, especially your thumbs too, to pull open the blades. This one is sort of controlled on the outside, not so much by the thumb, so it actually works for me. So if any of you suffer, maybe you should try them. So that I'm going to put like that. Yeah, it's not quite enough. So what I might do is take some more of this. Sorry, off camera. Rough it up a bit. Yeah, so I'm just going to glue that here, which I should have put before I glued it down onto the back. So I'm just going to pop that in there, coax it in like that. That's better, makes it look a bit prettier at the bottom. And then she's going to go in there. Now you can either stick her to the base, which I may do. Yes, I will. I'm not going to put glue right to the edges because I want it to sort of stand proud a little. Like that. You see, so I wanted the edges to stick up a little. Might put a tiny little bit up here. Glue on. Okay, doesn't she look pretty? So, you know, that would look lovely on the page of a journal. And as I say, you could have it just as a floating pocket in your journal. You could glue it down, or you could, with some masking tape, make it into a flip. Come on, come on, come on. So imagine that was the edge of your page. This masking tape's not playing ball this morning. Okay, so it could be a flip out, so you could still write on the back. And it just adds some interaction, some interest to a journal page. Anyway, I hope you like that. I think I might actually leave those on there. Tap them over. Yep. Okay, there she is. I hope you like that. Just a few minute video this morning. Actually, it's 16 minutes. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.